we are, back chat. Welcome. It's a Monday. Scully's not here. He's away again.
Yep.
That's
just
okay.
Just another week off.
Hammer and I here, of course, keeping you company. Powered by Paywise, by yourself, Hammer, by Simo.
Powered by me, who is powering Simo.
Yeah, I love that we technically employ Simo.
Technically employ Simo. He's technically my boss.
Yes.
Other way around. I'm technically his boss.
Yeah, of course. You've been there for longer.
I have been there for longer. And I haven't seen him around the traps in a while.
If there's a big redundancy thing, he's probably out first. You know, first in, first out. Isn't that the way it usually works? Not that there will be redundancies at Paywise, of course.
No, there certainly won't be. We're only a growing business.
Of course.
So there will be no redundancies. But yeah.
The office is incredible. We went there on Friday.
Dan, I saw you in there the other day.
That was nice.
I was in the depths of novating a lease.
Oh, so, yeah. It was great seeing the operation happening. Sat in the boardroom there. Dropped off some beers for you, thanks to Shelter.
Yeah, thanks to Shelter. Everyone was like, what are these things? Like, fuck, are they any good? And I said, yeah. Don't you worry about them. They're good. So they're in the fridge. We've got our Christmas party in a couple of weeks.
Perfect.
So we'll be drinking them.
There you go. So it's good to see Frank and the boys. Didn't see Pickers. Is Pickers around much in the office?
Yeah, Tickers. He had a he had a holiday. He was away in Hamilton Island. He just got back today.
There you go. It's pre-season, not day one, but technically
it's day one.
It's day one, right? Because first to 4 year players have been back for a week or so.
Yep.
But all the Twitter accounts are firing up today.
All the draftees are in. The whole team is now in.
I saw Liam Baker pick up a ground ball and hit a bump bag, and it looked awesome.
Looked good. Looked really
Very
good. Didn't it?
I'm really hyped on West Coast this year.
Did you see McQualter's the chat that he had?
Yeah, I liked it.
It was a bit like
it
lacked oomph,
a bit of gusto.
It did lack oomph,
but it had a lot of weight.
Yeah,
it just lacked. Yeah. It lacked a bit of gusto, but it was very much like, hey, we're a big club, a lot of fans. Let's make them proud.
What I thought looking at it was, it wasn't like he wasn't trying to go over the top. There was no bravado in it, but like I was sitting there, I was like, everything he's saying is getting me. Like, if I was in there, I'd be like, I'm really hanging on the edge of my seat for what you're saying. But I wanted a punch, and I just didn't. They might have come off camera.
That's true, because I assume
bled
that
very well into that Liam Baker ground ball of him. Yeah, getting it clean.
We've obviously been very busy today watching videos on Twitter.
Because I'll tell you what, we weren't fucking watching the cricket.
Yes.
I mean, I was watching it, and I was very optimistic until that last wicket. We were.
I don't understand like how to win cricket games. Yeah, I'm not going to come in and sound this great analysis guy.
Yep.
But I don't understand how. It was so topsy-turvy. First couple of days, wicket city, then India stays in forever. So Australia obviously just can't bat. Like, what are we doing?
Our batting, our top order has... we've had a form slump in the top order that has been... it's been going for a little bit, but we've just... Like, all our really good batsmen are out of form at the same time, and it's not good for what we're trying to do.
Yes.
Like, Khawaja, he's been good and he's come out of form a little bit now. McSweeney was debuting today, and like that's always hard against India, especially with Bumrah bowling, who is a fucking weapon. Labuschagne has just been practicing shadow batting in the shower too long and doesn't know what he's doing. Smith has just like, for a moment there, he was one of the best batsmen that had ever walked the earth because his technique was so weird and perfect. But it just seems out of sync now, and he doesn't really know what he's doing. Travis Head's been holding us up.
Oh, he was good today.
Phenomenal.
It's good today.
Marsh has been like, he's just an aggressive batsman.
Yep.
But we're relying too much on Head, Marsh, and Carey at the moment because the top four haven't been working, and it puts you in a tough spot.
Can you explain to me the night watchman? I understand
yes.
I understand what the night watchman is and does, but yesterday it just seemed like an odd choice. Like, why?
Yeah, it's an odd choice when your night watchman goes out quickly.
Well,
so the idea being, it's like you've got 3 overs left. You've got a couple of overs left in the day's play.
Yes.
And if you lose a key wicket, and let's say, so in that situation, it was like, right, our opening batsman, McSweeney, went out for a duck.
Yes.
And we've got to bring in the next guy. And it's like, shit. If Marnus comes in, it takes a little bit to get your eye in.
Yes.
And it's a dangerous time of the day. The light's dwindling. The ball's doing a bit, especially early on in the innings. And it's like, okay, let's send a night watchman in, which is one of the bowlers comes in, and your job is just to knock it out.
So
the reason they do it is because they just want to see that dangerous period out without losing another wicket. And they've got no other intent other than to just block the ball.
So my question to that is why wouldn't you want a better batter being out there?
Because it's
blocking the ball.
It's a much riskier time, and there's a higher probability of getting wickets.
Yeah.
Because of the light going down.
So what happens?
Because
so
of the
Cummins,
fatigue in the day.
Yeah, right.
Because of everything else. And it's like, if the probability is higher that you're going to lose a wicket.
Yep.
And you're going to send someone out there just to block the ball.
Yep.
It may as well be like a bowler, because if they do get out, then it's at least we're not losing.
So what happened when Cummins goes out? Yeah,
then
gets
they sent
out.
Marnus in, and he also went out. Yeah, it was.
So should have sent Marnus.
It wasn't a very well executed.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was just very good bowling on the Indians' behalf, and
Now,
they just fucking slaughtered us today.
Now we, Jaden and I was talking about what YouTube tile we should put on the show for today, because we want to sort of advertise what's going to be on the show, but sometimes we don't really know, so we sort of take a bit of a punt. So I suggested to Jaden that it would be like you and I are going in to bat for Australia against India.
Yep.
Because look, the Australia cricket team isn't pulling their weight.
They're not. They needed a hand today.
So maybe you and I could do our bit to combat India, the country.
Yeah. Dan and Hamish.
Now, that was...
Yeah.
We had that planned out in place, thinking like, we'll probably bat the day out at least.
Yeah.
So maybe we could just say, we've got some ideas on how to save Australia.
Yeah, we're going to come in tomorrow and then...
Yeah, do this, and this, get the draw, play for the draw.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they got out.
Yeah, we went out.
So I thought maybe instead of like figuring
us going to Optus tomorrow and batting.
Yeah, maybe we could do the next best thing, and that would be to... now, we have never done this on the podcast.
Yeah.
We've never been those people to do a prank call.
Yeah, I like the idea of what you sent me today.
But,
it was quite funny.
But I thought, because to me I was feeling pretty flat.
I'm bitter.
I'm maybe a little bit sick.
I'm bitter.
I'm also flat about the cricket.
Yeah.
Also found out today I have to take the two eyes out of my dog. Like, I don't do it; the vet does it.
So you're gonna have.
So they're removing the eyes out of him and sealing his eyelid shut.
Could he see anyway?
No, he couldn't. But one of his eyes was starting to cause him a bit of grief. Apparently, he didn't tell us because he can't talk. But bit of pressure or something in the eyes. So they're just like, let's just get rid of him.
So your dog is already blind, so he's not going to have any.
He's been blind for 8 years.
Okay, so he knows his way around the place.
Oh, I mean, no, but like he tries.
Yeah.
He tries.
Okay,
He doesn't run around. So, anyways, I'm trying to deal with that. A bit sick.
Yeah,
Australia's no good.
Yeah, you got smoked.
I've forgotten where I'm up to. What am I
We're
telling?
Prank calling.
We're going to prank call. So I thought maybe we could prank call an Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
Because that's the closest thing we have here in Perth to India.
Yep. I don't have Coley's number.
I don't have Coley's number. Bumrah, his bowling action's insane. I watched the video of how it works. It's awesome. He's a jet.
He's very good.
I sort of, and also while we're talking about this, I sort of like that Australia is shit. Like,
no, I'd like us to be better.
I'd like us to be better, but I don't know. It's a bit of like, I don't know. Maybe you guys haven't pulled your weight.
I like that we're backs against the wall and we've got to dig our way out of it now.
Yeah. And this is...
I really like that. Going into the day-night test in Adelaide is going to be huge.
So someone here on YouTube, Max Hansen, said Australia have played...
Max Hansen, the old number 6 for North Melbourne.
Probably.
Okay.
Australia have played 66 test series in the last 20 years. They've only won 3 out of 66 when they've lost a match in the series.
Lost the first match of the series. We don't typically go very well in the series. So this is a 5-match series, the Border Gavaskar Trophy. And we don't typically go well as a country when we lose the first test of a series.
Right. Okay.
Horribly well.
What does that say about us?
Gutless.
Yeah,
no, we're not gutless. It's like my memory of us as Test cricketers in the last 10 years has usually just been like we just sweep teams.
Yeah,
it's just been so good for a long time.
GG too easy.
Yeah, but a loss early is indicative of a good side that we're up against.
Now, back to the prank call thing. So I want nothing vicious. I'm not trying to attack.
Yeah, we're not trying to attack India. They were better than us on the day, and we've got 4 test matches to get them back.
I'd also like to congratulate them on their win.
Yeah.
So it's nothing vicious.
Yeah.
Okay. People are talking about I'm attacking Indian people. It's not. It's just a little harmless prank call.
Is anything going to be open? It's only 4:40.
Yeah, I've already
4:40.
I've done a bit of research.
Okay, cool.
I've got a couple of numbers. So I'm going to call the first one, and I used ChatGPT to give me some prank call ideas.
Yeah.
Now there are some horrible ones, like just not funny. So I'm going to lean into those.
There was one that I thought was quite funny. Are you going to do that?
No, I won't do that one. I've got another one here. Okay, I'm going to do about the Guinness World Record one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's harmless.
Yeah,
it's nothing vicious. Okay, let's. I'm not gonna put out the name of the restaurant.
Hopefully they don't say it. Actually, they probably will.
No, I'll listen now. And here we go.
They definitely will say it.
Hello.
Oh, hi, is that the Indian restaurant?
Yes.
Okay. I was just wanting to ask a question about your curries and the spice levels.
Yes.
Um,
What would you like? Medium, mild, and spicy?
Yeah. So, how spicy is the spicy?
No. You like medium and spicy?
Yeah. So I was really looking for like a really really hot curry, like the hottest one I could find. I was actually hoping to break a Guinness World Record for eating the hottest curry ever. Is that? Could you make curry that hot?
Chicken or vindaloo?
Yep. So the chicken
Chicken
vindaloo. Is it
vindaloo.
possible to
Yeah.
make that so spicy that I
Yes.
could break the Guinness World Record for the spiciest curry ever eaten?
Okay, you say vindaloo is spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but not Guinness World Record spicy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now you order any curry or no?
I probably not. No, I won't. Just because it's probably not going to be hot enough. That's all right. Thank you though. Hey, and congratulations on the win today against Australia.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
No worries. Have a good one. Got him. Absolutely got him.
I don't think he got it.
I don't think. Okay.
Yeah.
The chicken vindaloo sounds spicy, but probably not spicy enough to break a Guinness World Record.
Yeah.
So there you go. So that's just a little bit of what I've been thinking about today. Should I? I'm going to pass you the phone.
Yeah,
I've got
pass me
another
the
number. And maybe if they do say the restaurant name, just like hold
Okay.
away from the mic.
I'm going to ask a special question about deliveries.
Okay, great. So it's that one with the one at the end.
The one with the one at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, gotcha.
And just go speaker.
Yeah.
Great. This is so stupid.
Good afternoon, Punjab. How may I help you?
Oh, hi. My name's Stephen. I'm just looking to. Do you guys do delivery?
Yes.
Cool. I'm actually at Perth Zoo at the moment, just at the penguin enclosure. Do you guys do delivery there?
No.
No. How much?
No.
What's? Where do you guys deliver? I can go to the Lions. I can go to the Lions if that's better.
Hold on. Just give me a minute.
Thank you.
No, we don't deliver. The most we would deliver to, I believe, is Mount Hawthorne? No, past that. 10 kilometer radius from the restaurant. That's the
Okay.
max we would do.
All right. I don't think the Yeah. Okay. That's all right.
Guinness World Record.
And okay, that's fine. I can come home. What's the spiciest? Do you go? What's your spice levels?
We do mild, medium, hot. Let's say a mild would be a butter chicken and a hot would be a vindaloo.
Of course. What's the hottest?
All the curries,
All
all the curries can be made extra hot if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm after a pretty hot one. I'm actually look like the hottest you can make it. I'm trying to break the Guinness World Record for the hottest curry ever eaten.
Okay.
What do you reckon? Like, is that something that we could maybe do?
Yeah, you could. You could do beef vindaloo or lamb madras extra hot.
Do you reckon that'll break a Guinness World Record?
I don't know about Guinness World Record, but I think it will be pretty hot.
All right. Well, I've got a couple of people here that are looking to order something, so I'll just go and survey the room, and I'll give you a call back.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Perfect. Thank you. See ya.
Thank you, bye.
What a
Got
dumb-
her.
Got her. Shoved in
Hey,
India.
take that, India.
Yeah, they're going to lose all 4 tests now.
Do you know what I was just thinking? Maybe we should
They don't deliver to the zoo, obviously.
No, do they? And thanks to ChatGPT for giving us
Yeah,
those
what a great idea.
suggestions. I was thinking maybe we should go back to that second place. She was a good sport. And maybe,
Order the
maybe we should
spiciest curry.
order it. Are you good with spice?
I love spice. We could do that maybe on Friday.
For Hammer's Happy Hour.
Yeah, order the spiciest curry they've got
All
and
right.
eat it.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll lock that in. So there you go. Putting
The
up.
spiciest beef vindaloo, we'll eat that on Friday.
Oh,
That's
okay.
going to be tough.
You so this is. I just want to give you some of the other prank call suggestions. That
Oh, yeah, that was
ChatGPT
so
said.
stupid.
This is an overly specific naan request. Insist on naan shaped like your zodiac sign or something odd like a unicorn.
Oh, that's not very funny.
Exaggerated
She was
allergy
a good
concern.
sport, that
She
second one.
was, yeah. Another suggestion is claim you're allergic to turmeric, cumin, and coriander, and ask if they can still make it. That's actually pretty good.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, well done. And last one I'll give you from
From ChatGPT.
From ChatGPT. Confusing questions. It says, invent a fake Indian dish, i.e., pretend you've heard of a dish called Mango Biryani Supreme Deluxe and insist it's on their secret menu. Oh, boy.
ChatGPT's got a long way to go until it gets actual humour, but that's I don't mind that.
We're getting there. Hey, yesterday... Oh,
yeah.
sorry, just before that. Yesterday I spent some time with Dyson Heppel.
What for?
Just at an event. I was, like a sporty thing. Now that he's retired, he's been, going around the country.
He's just doing the rounds, is he?
Doing the rounds. Very nice guy. As
Yeah,
we all
seems like a
suspected. One of the great nice people in the AFL. Don't really have anything else to tell you about other than he's incredibly nice. Trying to get him on Backchat.
Oh, that'd be nice.
He has 135,000 followers on Instagram, and I said to him, should I just flick you a message? I'm trying to hint, do I get your number? Or and he's like, yeah, send me a message on Instagram. Never going to get to him.
No, that'll be tough, actually.
That'll be a tough one. So if anyone has any contacts with Dyson Heppel, I am trying to get in
Maybe
contact
we
with
reach out to Red Dog.
True.
Go through Mason.
We'll go through Mason.
Yeah, that'll be big. Now it is. We've segued a bit, and we're back on track.
Yep.
Let's talk footy for a second. It's the 2K time trials. Everything's back today. The boys are back in town. You mentioned before that you said something that tickled my fancy.
Yeah, Jaden, can we get that graphic up, please?
The boners.
We've got not many clubs have actually done this, so I like that North Melbourne have. We've got the top 10 of the 2K time trial from today's first day of pre-season.
Yeah.
What do you like about it? What sticks out to you there if you read out some of the names there? So we've got Jai Simpkin.
Jai Simpkin's always been a very good runner, so is Dylan Stevens. What sticks out to me instantly is Colby McKercher and Griffin Logue at 3 and 4.
Griffin Logue.
Griffin has always been a very good runner. At the National Combine for the draft in 2016... we did it was the last year they did the 3K time trial. And I'm pretty sure he won, or he came second or third in the National Combine, but you could see the time going up there, and he had a minute to finish the last lap to break 10 minutes, and no man has sprinted a lap of Marvel Stadium quicker than him. It was incredible, and it was back when he had the big buffy hair, so it was just bobbing around. So he's lightning. That's really good to see. Finn O'Sullivan coming in as your first draft pick at pick number 2 to finish 6th is pretty special.
That is good.
It's a shocking test to do at the 2K. I fucking hate it. But it's a really good indicator of just grit.
Yep.
And just a man who can work. Or a woman that can work. Or whoever they are that can work.
I saw Corey Warner from Sydney.
Yep. Chad's brother.
Yes, Chad's brother. Yep. He won the Sydney one today, 2K time trial.
Did he? I saw Chad actually playing golf yesterday.
Yeah,
at Cottesloe Golf Club with Don Pike. There you go.
Okay. Just the two of them.
Yeah, no, Kieran Jack was there too, which was a bit weird. So I think they might have been having a Sydney reunion, but just wait, keep a watch on that space.
There you go. What's his golf swing like?
Didn't see it. No, I saw him in the clubousse afterwards. They were
okay.
Okay, now let's stick with footy. Yep. So we usually wait for Scully here to do some wild predictions, but you're a nuffy for the Eagles, and I'm a nuffy for the Boners.
Yep.
So off the back of pre-season starting and things being, I like to liken it to when I'm driving to play golf. You don't play golf. But when you drive to play golf, it's like, imagine when you drive to play social basketball or fistball.
Yep.
You just imagine that you're just going to have the best game ever. I drive to golf thinking I'm going to have 50 points. I'm going to have one under the card. It's the best day of my life. Pre-season's the same. Start of pre-season, no one's played a game.
Yep.
Everyone's at the same. Everyone's optimistic. Everyone's going to win the flag. What are some realistic expectations that we are going to set upon our own teams? So, I've got 6 things for us to answer.
Brilliant.
Spot on the ladder.
Okay.
Best draftee. Most goals at the club. Best glow up. So, who's just gone from strength to strength and really taken the biggest leap. Most Brownlow votes. And then the BNF. For your club. So, let's start with you on where do you think West Coast will finish on the spot on the ladder. You're going to answer for West Coast. I'm going to answer for North Melbourne.
I'm going to go 13.
Wow.
Yep. On the ladder.
Shit.
What is that? Overs or unders?
I would probably say that's overs, but again, if things click and you get your good players playing really well, anything can happen.
Yep.
That means how many teams?
5.
5 teams finish below them.
Richmond probably.
Definitely.
North Melbourne?
Yeah, probably.
Could do.
Definitely will, I think.
St Kilda?
Yeah, Saints are shit, I think. Essendon, I don't think are great.
Could be bad as well.
Could be really bad.
So that puts us at 14th-ish.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean,
13th.
it's always one team that you're like, oh shit, I didn't realize they were that bad.
Yeah, I agree. I've got the Mighty Shin Boners finishing pretty similar, but I've got them finishing 15th.
Okay.
So, like, there's improvement.
You know what? Between 13th and 15th, there's probably 2 games.
They're coming up, though.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna beat a few teams. I think Richmond would be everyone's pick for Wooden Spoon right now, just
Fair enough.
given the fact that they've just been decimated and they're in they're in a bit of hurt. But I think the Boners finishing 15th will be a positive step.
Yep.
And they'll be close in some games.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got 15th and you've got, what, 13th?
Can I go to 14th? I feel like my gut said 14th.
Stay with 13.
All right.
Stay with 13. Best draftee.
Best draftee.
You guys have got a few to pick from. I think West Coast did very well in the draft.
But I think Bo Allen's going to be good. I think when we were talking to... Who were we talking to? Someone said the most AFL-ready looking player. I think it was Liam Duggan. He said that. He said that he's... just looks like he doesn't need a heap of growth from being a child to being able to play in the league. So I'm going to go Bo Allen, which is an easy pick. I mean,
I reckon Hamish Davies for you. Look out for that kid. He is a gun.
I just don't know enough about him.
So so I played both of them this year against in the Waffle, and Bo was like good, and you can see that he's going to be a good player. Didn't do a heap in the games against us, but Davies like ripped us in half. Wow. He was just like, because everyone was like, this kid's 18, what's he doing? And he just dominated. He was so strong in the air. He was a very, very good player.
Okay, so back on the Bo Allen, someone wrote us an email to say they were trying to fine you 500 yen because you got caught holding the ball by Bo Allen in the grand final. Yep. I've watched the first half back at 1.5 speed, and I flicked it. Gone ahead a bit if it's like kicking for goal or something. I can't find that tackle.
It might be in the second half.
If someone knows exactly where that is, or someone wants to go find it, please send us.
I feel like there was a moment, maybe in the third or the fourth, where like I tried to bust through. I got the ball at a stoppage and tried to break through a couple of people and got caught holding the ball. He might have been one of them.
I remember you getting caught holding the ball.
Yeah, I might have got caught holding the ball twice during the day. Yeah, he could have definitely been one of them. Anyway, so you got Bo Allen.
Bo Allen, yeah, that's
now Finn O'Sullivan would be the easy one for me because he was the second draft pick.
Yes.
But the one that I want to look at and just, he might not get a heap of game. He probably won't play this year, but he might be. River Stevens, son of Anthony Stevens, went like 60-something, 67th or something.
Yep.
Later in the draft, but if he can be anything like his old man, he's got, like same with Jacko Archer, like son of a gun and just has found his way to be a shin boner. And I hope River Stevens is the same because his dad was a fucking jet. And if he can be, I think Finn O'Sullivan is going to be the pick of the draft for North.
Yep.
But Stevens is one to look at for us.
Also, one of the best names in the comp.
River Stevens. Yeah, cheers. What a name.
It is good.
All right, most goals.
Most goals. I'm going to back the Lucian again.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be hard to beat him.
Oscar Allen, I think they're both going to put up a lot of goals. But I think the Lush continues his hot streak. It'll be between the two of them, obviously.
Yeah, I think Nick Larkey would be easy to go with, but I just have a weird feeling that Cam Zurhaar might kick like 50.
I thought you were going to say Jack Darling.
Nah. I think him and Zurhaar, I think, can have a season where he just goes bang, kicks 50 as an All-Australian forward pocket, and just goes bananas. So I'm going to go.
You'll win a lot of games if that happens.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go rogue and say Cam Zurhaar.
Gee.
Best glow up. Who's going from it can be a good player. Like, it can be, if you wanted to say Harley Reid and he all of a sudden wins a Brownlow, that's probably a glow-up.
No, I'm going to go with Harry Edwards.
Yeah, nice.
I reckon...
TB
gone. He has to play. Like, they don't have any other options because they have no key backs.
Yep.
If he can stay healthy, I reckon... Because he's become a bit of a... not a whipping boy, because he hasn't played enough for fans to be like, ugh, Harry Edwards. Like, he's just been, dribbled... opportunities, but I reckon this year people will be like, oh shit, we've actually got a good.
You've got a really good key defender.
Best. So that's glow up. Best glow up.
Yeah,
Harry Edwards. Yeah. All right. What about for you?
George Wardlaw, a very good player in his own right, but I think has been overshadowed by McKercher.
Yep.
And Sheasel as young guns. But I think he's just he still wears black boots. He's a fucking animal at the footy. If he can, again, same thing. If he can stay healthy. Watch out for George Wardlaw. So clean below his knees and aggressive. He just epitomises being a shin boner. And I reckon he's going to be a star.
You didn't know that this was going to happen and so it wasn't I didn't tell you to pick George Wardlaw, but he's our guest on Backchat this week on Wednesday. It comes out.
Is he really?
George Wardlaw.
Wow.
Yeah, full guest episodes Wednesday mornings every week on Backchat. This week, George Wardlaw.
Shit.
When we were in Melbourne, we caught up with him. I
That's
remember.
huge. I've got massive tickets on him. I reckon he's going to be a gun.
Yeah, he is going to be good.
He already is good.
You would if you were just walking past him in the street, you just think, oh yeah, that's a nice looking man. But then and then when you talk to him, oh, it's just great young guy. And then you see him on the field, he's just a monster.
Yeah, he's a really aggressive
also,
little pit bull.
When we organised the time, and I think it was like 10 to 9 or something, he was coming in, I sent him a text and I said, oh hey mate, just about to go grab some coffees. Would you like coffee? No thanks, I'm good.
Wow. What a guy. What a guy.
Like, no frills.
No, thanks, mate. I'm all right. No. Fuck you. You're a legend. I love
what
this
a guy.
guy. What a guy. Yeah. Doesn't drink coffee. Most Brownlow votes from your team.
Most Brownlow votes from my team.
I think we can do both of these together. Like, I can tell you who I think is going to for West Coast. You can tell me who's going to get there for North as well. We can share these next two.
Oh, gee. Can you go North first?
Yeah, I can go North first. I think it's going to be pretty clearly Harry Sheasel. I think he just gets so much of the football and uses it magnificently. So Sheasel for mine.
We can't pick the same one, can we?
No, you can. You can. If
Harry
you
Sheasel might win the Brownlow.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah.
He, of course, he's going to get the most Brownlow votes.
Yep, I think so.
I'm going to go with I don't know. I don't know if Harley Reid.
Yeah, that's good.
I was thinking Elliot Yeo.
No.
But
I've got a suspicion this year that someone at the West Coast Eagles is going to go bang that has fired some shots, but he's going to go bang, and that's Tim Kelly. Yeah. I think he can go back to his peak form and take charge in there.
Well, if we have consistency in health, and he can play the same role every week, he's not fucking being dicked around. Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout for mine. Yeah. He looked slim.
Yeah, he does. He looks fit. He looks strong. Yeah. And he looks like
because he's got a bigger build. But I saw in that video today on Twitter, he was sitting next to someone, and I thought, he looks.
Yeah, I reckon he's going to have a break, like a massive, not a breakout year because he's already a star, but I reckon he's going to go and take the midfield on his shoulders a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that. And for the North Melbourne best and fairest, I think if Cam Zurhaar can kick 50 goals, there's no way he won't win the best and fairest. As like a half forward that just gets in amongst it and kicks goals, Sheasel will get the Brownlow because he just gets the footy a lot. But Zurhaar will be more impactful and he'll win the BNF. That would be crazy.
I know I tipped Loosh for most goals. I reckon Oscar Allen's BNF.
Wow, that would be phenomenal. To not kick the most goals for West Coast and win the BNF. How do you explain that?
Like,
because you kick like one less goal.
Oh no, but if it's like I don't know, 39 to 44 or something, and Loosh has like 2 games where he kicks 8 or something.
Yeah, true. That can make up for it.
Bit more consistency. Oscar Allen. I don't know. That's It's just like I don't want to say a midfielder.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I do want to say a midfielder. I think Tim Kelly's going to bust it to pieces this year.
I mean, Mitch McGovern could do it.
Jeremy McGovern.
Sorry, Jeremy McGovern.
He could do it again. But hopefully, if the midfield is playing well, the backs don't have to do as much.
That's true.
But yeah, I've got some. I'm excited for this. I don't look. Finals is probably not on the cards for either of these teams, but there is lots to be excited about.
Have you looked at your draw?
We've got a pretty light draw.
You got a light draw. Yeah. So I haven't had a good look at ours and to determine whether or not. But
I'm just excited for the bonus to come over to Perth twice.
That is. Will you go down to Busso for it?
Yeah. Well, it's in Bunbury.
Bunbury, so
I'm a chance.
You're going to stay in Bunbury. Go to Busselton and drive down.
Yeah.
Maybe
drive up.
I don't know. My geography's horrible.
It's halfway between the two. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll be at. As I said, I'll be at one of the Shin Bonus games in Perth this year in full face paint and bonus kit.
Great. I got my face painted at the cricket on Friday. Yeah, we did some work for Cricket Australia, and Jade and I went up on the hill, the West Test Hill. It's actually a pretty decent spot to watch the game, and there was free face painting. I thought, you know what? I'm doing it. I got my face painted. We put the video up, and then I wiped it off.
Yeah, that's. I won't wipe it off. I'll wear it for the whole game.
It gets like within about 9 seconds of it being on there, it was like it felt crusty and like
it's not great,
attacking my face.
That was fun.
That was great. We need Scully to come in. He'll be back next Monday, and we'll do the same with him. I don't know what team he's repping this year. He's got to pick one. Can't be giving us like Hawks, like GWS. Just he's got to back one team.
Yeah, I think he'll.
I think it's GWS.
Yeah, I think he's a GWS guy. Or maybe TB's gone to Hawks. It could be Hawks. It's between one of those two teams for him.
I did see for the first time today.
Oh, he looked good, didn't he?
TB at the
He
Hawks.
looked good. And so did Josh Battle in that kit, actually. Looked excellent. I reckon he looked great.
They're all having fun, and he was in there and smiling, and it sort of ripped a piece of my heart out of my body. But the man's happy.
He looks good.
Happy for him. The 6th of December, excuse me. We have an event at the Leadville Hotel.
Oh yeah, you do.
It's going to be great. It is technically our opening ceremony for the National Fistball Tournament. We have this screening of our documentary, First Serve, which is sort of documenting our time from finding the sport of fistball to then putting a team together, going Geelong and playing in the national tournament.
Is it going to be a drag show of the Last Supper? That sort of opening ceremony? That's what they do at the Paris Olympics.
Is it going to be?
Do you remember that?
No. Yes, I know what you're talking about
weird.
now.
It got cancelled from... It was taken off YouTube. It was
That's right.
What the fuck is going on?
No, it's... Okay, so
it's
when
not
I say
gonna be
opening
that.
ceremony, it's
Yeah,
probably
gotcha.
going to be someone on a mic going, hey, everyone, welcome.
Hey, guys, welcome to...
Welcome.
Yeah,
Watch the doco. Let's
Yeah,
drink some
sweet.
beers.
Yeah,
the tournament is now
Fuck yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
sweet.
come back tomorrow. So that's happening on the 6th of December. Tickets are $15.
Don't drink too many.
What's that?
Don't drink too many beers.
No, my plan is to be shouting all the Vic Country, Vic Metro boys as many beers as possible. Yeah, that's right.
Boat race. You guys
Yeah, absolutely.
You lose.
Meanwhile, I'm drinking the non-alcs.
Yeah, smart.
Just to sort of mess with them a bit. So tickets are $15. You can get them on the Backchat Studios website. There's in our merch store. If you just go there, you can buy a ticket. $15. Come along to that. It's going to be great. The following day, the 7th of December, is the national tournament, and that's a free event. You don't have to get tickets to it, and it is at Littus Stadium, I think it's called.
Yep.
The Florida Athena home ground. We went there yesterday for training. It's looking good.
How'd you fist him?
Oh, good. Well, actually, you know what? Early, good. It got very hot. Everyone's got a bit.
It was
just a bit sloppy.
It was dreadfully hot yesterday.
Yeah.
And like for the first time in a while, it's been dreadfully hot. Like there's been a couple of days it's got close to 30 and got in 31,
yeah.
but like 35 and stinking hot.
Yeah.
That was
Pool cover
tough.
came off. Kids were swimming.
Rashy on?
Loving it. No, I actually didn't have a swim because I had other things on.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But I would have because of the sun. You
Did the
don't get
kids wear
sunburned.
rashies?
No.
No.
They're proud of who they are, proud of their bodies, and I'll get there. I'll be no rashy in no time.
I didn't think it was is it about being pride in your body?
No,
or is it about sun
it's
protection?
covering up. Oh, it's a bit of everything. Bit of everything. My forearms are getting nice and ripe, ready for a big fisting on December 7th. Jaden was there. I reckon Jaden did some sort of heel injury. What did you do, Jaden? What sort of...
Oh, just a little foot injury, I think. But that wasn't from fistball. Just did a run and then ran in some shit shoes and little foot injury.
Okay. Jaden is the skipper of...
Which, by the way...
You're skipper of the B team,
yeah,
mate, you know.
and we won. We beat the A team.
Oh, they always take it easy in practice, though.
Didn't look like they were taking it easy.
I tell you why. Well, I'm not going to claim it. They played very well. I feel like I coached them a bit. Gave them...
Oh, gave him a few pointers.
Yeah, I didn't play that round. I said, "All right, boys,
Yeah, here we go.
we're gonna beat them."
So you're going to be right to go next week, Jaden?
We'll have to wait and see.
Adrenaline will kick in.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll actually ask you about this because you're more experienced in this area. I reckon I did a little tweak to my ankle. It's very sore.
Yep.
Next week is our final training session before the national tournament. We won't have a captain's run or anything. It will be the morning
Captain's
off.
fist.
We'll go out there and have a bit of a fist. Yeah, captain's fist. Do I miss training on the I'll go, of course, and I'll be there, boots on and everything. But
Yeah.
are you like, no, you just 100% commit and hope you don't get any more injured? Like, what's the mindset going into that?
I would tape it up.
Just tape it and go.
Yeah, tape it and train. If it does get too sore in the last session before the big day, like slow down.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely get through. Like try your best to get through the session. There's nothing better, especially with like a minor little injury. If you know, like, if you can strap it up and you can get through a session feeling good, you get that much confidence going into the game. Whereas if you leave it and then go into the game, you're worried, like, oh, I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah.
If you can get through if you get through it and you're like, yeah, sweet, tape was great, felt fine, then you're good to go. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I lathered up my hammy with Denka Rub, and it was great.
Oh, Denka Rub, what a smell.
There was
Local footy.
Yeah, the club rooms of local footy. I put some on, and then there was like this nice breeze that was coming through, and it just like
Tingles. It's like a cold tingle.
Oh,
Beautiful,
it was
isn't
that good. So Jaden, next week I reckon, get your foot in.
Yep. Yeah. No,
in
I
some
had it
tape.
strapped on Sunday when we trained,
Okay.
and it was going well.
Yeah,
so
good.
Just got to keep it.
Keep it
tight.
Keep it strapped. I like
So yeah,
it.
the deck at Litis is Litus. I don't know what it's called. Florida Athena. I just know
Yep.
that. Is good. There's some gridiron lines painted on it at the moment. It's starting to fade, but we're going to get that like mowed down a bit. We're going to put a request in with the council just to get a nice mow. Don't know if they'll do that, but we're going to get that done. Lines painted. It's going to be bloody good. On that same day, you can do both of these things, by the way. On that same day, you're going to be at the Northerly Stakes race day.
Yes, I will
TABtouch.
be at the Northerly States race day. Should we whack this?
Actually, can we do
let's
that?
just hit it.
You've got the touch. You've got the power.
So a couple of things. Firstly, yes. Saturday in 2 weeks, 2 Saturdays from now, Northerly Stakes Day at Ascot. Get your tickets. You can get them now if you want. There probably will be some at the gate. In fact, I dare say there would be some at the gate. May as well get them though if you're going. Save yourself the hassle of fucking around at the gate.
Don't worry about. Oh gosh, I hope there's still tickets.
Yeah, hope there's still tickets. Get them now. You can. Anyway, if you're a Backchat listener and you want to be there, we want to see as many of you there as we can. Just hit us up. I think we've got a few passes left.
Yeah, we do. No, if you want free passes, just
let us
email
know.
us. hello@backchatpodcast.com.au. Email us and Tab will sort you up.
Yep. So Northerly Stakes Day. It's going to be a great day of racing. Hopefully the weather is beautiful but not stinking hot. I'll be there. It'll be good fun. But to bring us down from that high note, I need to address something that happened over the weekend.
Yes.
A couple of things that happened over the weekend.
Yep.
Hammer's Happy Hour. We put together a multi every week, and I thought this week was a genuine lock. We had Dave Chizzy Chisnell to win against Jay Cullen in his darts round. We had Australia to beat Scotland in the rugby union, and then we had Space Station Gaming to beat team NTMR in Overwatch 2 in esports. Now, the biggest the shortest priced favourites were Space Station Gaming. Like they were $1.13.
Ranked third in the comp, and I think NTMR
were like
13th, 14th.
Yeah, it was like, let's just boost these odds up a little bit.
Yep.
Space Station Gaming got done.
Yeah.
Like, I've never played Overwatch 2. I'm a massive fan of watching it.
Yep.
But, like, as a viewer, I don't know how they lost. It's just, I was shattered. Because then Dave Chizzy Chisnell went on to just shit it in. I think he won his darts league 6-1.
Yes, he did.
Scotland obliterated us. We got done, I think, 27-13. So, but that was because Australia already knew that Space Station Gaming had lost.
Can I just give you? I know this isn't great for a podcast, but look at the production here of this whole tournament, Jaden. I'll give you like. It's like full on commentators. You've got the panel and everything. Look at the crowd.
Take us to a bit of gameplay, can you?
A bit of gameplay of this is Overwatch 2. It's just chaos.
And then the orbital ray, just to follow right up, right?
Esports for some, like, I'll tell you what. For someone who is not a big gamer, like watching that shit and watching people do streaming and Twitch and all the rest of it.
Yep.
Like people who are very good at those sort of games, it's incredible. It's just, or you're just watching buttons get clicked, and it's like,
I feel like their brains aren't even doing anything. It's just hands.
like you seen a South Park Make Love Not Warcraft episode.
No.
Like that's what it feels like. They're just like, have you not seen it? They play.
I've never watched South Park ever.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. The kids like everyone's getting into World of Warcraft, and they all get into it. But like this fat loser who just sits at home and he's like 40, has been playing for ages, and just like kills everyone who gets into the game.
Yeah,
so like
right.
every time they try and do a quest, they get killed. And so Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman like go into the wilderness and like kill boars to like level their XP up. And like they have to kill like 1 million boars. They do it over a couple of months, and they just get progressively fatter. And like it's just, and then anyway, they have this massive duel at the end. It's hilarious. You have to watch
actually
it.
sounds funny.
And like that's what it is. It's just like clicking away, and like it's just fucked happening on the screen. It's hilarious.
I'm with
I'm gonna
League
go
of
watch that when I get
Legends, the game that I play.
Oh, League of Legends is
It's a lot of clicking.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I'll be playing it.
The Faker Pentakill. I've watched one of those. Watch that.
Pentakills are elite. I've
Yeah.
never actually had a pentakill. I've had a quadra, but not a
Have
penta. Sometimes
I used to play. I had a couple of mates that
Have
played.
it?
Had a couple of mates that played League of Legends at uni, and like they got me into it, and I tried to do it, and I was shit. Like I just get onto whatever the fuck it was, and I'd spam the E button. My guy would just be doing spins with his sword.
Oh, Haravan the Fourth?
No, it was Garen.
Oh, Garen.
Yeah, just kept doing spins with my sword.
Yeah.
Anyway, we like they were like, watch. I was like, who's the best in the world at this? And it was this Chinese fella called Faker, or maybe Korean. Anyway, they sent me his videos, and it's the same thing. He's just sitting there in his computer, and it's just. And like his dude is fucking jumping from here to here to here, killing dragons, smashing everyone, pentakills. It was fun.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
Yeah. So when I'm playing at home, like it's a lot of clicking because that's how you move your guy around. And sometimes like, you are literally clicking nonstop. Yeah. And my wife just like pop her head into the office like, "What the fuck are you doing? Playing that clicking game again?" Like,
Yeah, playing the
clicking game
again. No, I'm my gaming prowess doesn't really venture too much outside of Age of Empires. Love that game.
Yeah, that's so good. I was an Age of Mythology guy as well, which was.
I was a Pokemon guy on my Game Boy.
Red, like red, blue, those.
So I started with.
Because you're a bit younger than me.
I am a bit younger than you. The first one that I got was Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know that existed.
So that was the one after Red and Blue.
Oh, okay.
And then I went Fire Red, which was the revamped, like the updated, the basically better graphic version of Red.
Yep.
And then I went Ruby, which was the next generation. And then after that, it went into Diamond, Platinum, and all the rest of it. But I didn't play any of them since then. I'm an original guy.
Yeah. So I mean, when someone talks about Pokemon, I only think about the 150.
Yeah.
151.
Don't worry about the rest of them.
When there's 900, it doesn't make sense to me anymore. Hey, Jaden, can you do a little screen share of our website? Just go to the merch store.
Oh yeah, we probably don't. Thanks, TABtouch.
We can take this off. Thank you, TABtouch, of course.
Our very best friends. Come win some free money at Northley Stakes.
Yeah. Within reason.
Can't say that. Gamble responsibly for free and confidential support. Call 1-800-858-858 or visit Gambling Help.
Responsible online. Gambling Help Online.
GamblingHelpOnline.org. It could be. Just Google Gambling Help and you'll get there. Thanks.
Absolutely. All right.
You've got the touch.
Actually, so this is up. Can you go up to shop? Where are we? Yeah, shops from merchandise. Okay, while we're here, so you can obviously get the don't get the Western Fisters uniform. That's just for the boys. If you buy one, I'm not going to send it out. So please don't go out and purchase a uniform. We actually get that taken down. That's where you can get the first serve Premier tickets. But also we've got this new merch. You've probably seen it a little bit. We've got the socks, black and white. We've got these elite rugby polos.
Wow.
We've got these like Gucci type slides, blackjack slides, which are elite. Scully wears them all the time. I know people think that Scully just doesn't wear shoes, but when he does, he wears the slides. And then the best caps we've ever done, these corduroy caps.
They are cool as fuck.
Yeah, they're elite. So if you head to our website, you can buy some of that merch there. It is coming up to Christmas time. And so Beck said to me today, are we going to get a present for your mum and dad? And I said, don't worry, I got it sorted. I've got some merch coming.
Dino's wearing slides.
Dino's definitely wearing a rugby polo.
Yeah.
Those things, might be, I know I said the corduroy hats are the best hats we've ever done. The rugby polo is the best piece of merch we've done. It's so good. It's comfortable. It's elite. So Christmas is coming up. I never know what to get my mum and dad. Just get them some merch. It's easy. It's done. Do it now. Get it sorted. Can I ask you about when do you check in on your brother about footy? Because day one would have been for him.
I checked in with him today.
What do you like? How you feeling? Like what's the convo like?
So they had their 3-1 KS today. They're time trials. So a couple of clubs do 2 KS. Fremantle's is 3 1-kilometre time trials.
Okay, spaced out.
So you have 8 minutes. So every 8 minutes you take off for the next one.
Yeah.
So he averaged, I think, 3 minutes and 6 seconds. So he runs 3:06, gets to break for 4 minutes and 54 seconds, then goes again.
Oh, so it's like I get you. Yeah,
so for the bigger guys who are running, closer to 4 minutes, you get a little bit less rest. But he came, so I think he'll probably end up averaging second throughout the whole for the club. I don't know who beat him. I think it was one.
Sharp?
I think it was he didn't run. I think it was a new guy. Anyway, he came. Yeah, so he came second in the first one, second in the second one, and then fourth in the third one.
Right.
So I think that'll average out to be about second. But yeah, he felt pretty good. All the boys are back. He's got Bruce living with him at the moment.
Great.
Bruce Reid. And so yeah, he's feeling good. The club's in a good spot. I think he's pretty optimistic.
Yeah, good.
About the Fremantle Dockers. He's feeling good.
Well, there you go. Heard of his first premiership.
They are, I think they're great odds for the premiership.
They're top 4, I reckon. You'd back them for top 4.
Yeah, I think top 4 is a really legitimate claim for them.
Yes.
Because, and I tell you what, and I'm like, they finished outside the 8, so people sort of, especially over East, they write them off. They finished outside the 8 with their captain and their fullback out for like 11 weeks.
Yeah,
the last
half
11
the season.
weeks. Their ruckman was out for the last 4 to 6 weeks.
And he looks trim. Sean Darcy looks
really good. And then Tracy missed the last 3 or 4 games. So you look at their back end of last year or this year, and they had the game against Hawthorn. If Alex Pearce plays, James Sicily doesn't kick those last goals.
Yep.
And they probably win that game. The game against GWS, Jesse Hogan kicked 5. He's not kicking 5 that easily on Alex Pearce. I don't think they're winning that game. Josh Tracy plays the last couple of games. They got a target up forward. They're winning those games. Sean Darcy plays. The
umpires stole a game at Gather Round from them.
Yeah. So, I just think I look at them and I think they are a top 4 side that got hurt in the spine last year.
Yep.
And I think if they're, obviously a clean bill of health helps everyone, but look out.
Is it true that Angus's favourite movies, and this is from YouTube, from FozJam, is it true that Angus's favourite movies are all the Fast and the Furious movies?
He does love the Fast and the Furious
does
movies. They're not his favourites, but he does really enjoy the Fast and the Furious
I would love
films.
to know where that person got that bit of information from.
Maybe, yeah, he posts a couple of things every now and again, on stories, and it says, quotes Dom Toretto about, nothing's as strong as family.
Yeah.
But I think that's more of a joke that all the memes and stuff that have been going around.
Yeah.
That went around a while ago.
Yeah,
but
right.
I don't think I've seen them all.
Oh, they're good.
I reckon I stopped after, because there was one that The Rock was in, and they had they were fighting on a plane that was taking off on the runway.
Yep.
And I think Neil deGrasse Tyson might have done the maths on it. And it was just okay, you're doing the average takeoff speed for a massive jet plane, the length of the scene, and he's like, for this scene to have played out on a real runway at this speed, it would have had to have been a 15-kilometer runway. Can you look that up, Jaden, while we're just talking? Length of what type in? Type in calculated length of Fast and Furious runway. That'll pop up.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, because it's
Can we get that up, Jamie?
Get that up, Jamie. It's this ridiculous fight sequence. Anyway, I haven't seen them all.
Well, it's crazy to think that.
Here we go. He got it straight away.
So apparently the best estimate is 30 kilometres long.
That's great.
Ridiculous.
So the longest paved runway in the world is 5.6 kilometres long.
Yeah. And they've just gone the 30K
So
one.
you're telling me Fast
I'm
and
pretty sure
Furious
they went into space in the last one, I think.
Yeah, I think there was space and something. They think they jumped a Maserati from one building to another.
Yeah.
Some of the early ones are very good. I like to quote...
Forget about a car.
forget about a car.
I said forget about a car.
No crust. There's also another... He likes a tuna sandwich, no crust. No crust.
R.I.P. obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry. We're speaking of the dead. But I do like the... You had me? You never had me. You never had your car. Now, me and the mad scientist need to go back out. It's just the dumbest scene. And all the crowd's like, whoa, every time he says something. They're pretty fun movies.
They are fun.
Beck and I watched number 10 just recently.
X.
Yeah.
Fast X.
Yeah.
Is that the one they go to space?
I don't think it was. It was just unreal. If you're watching it just for a bullshit hour and a half, just for things to look at, it was good. Should we do a quiz?
Yeah, may as well.
Let's do some trivia because
what sort of trivia are we doing here?
Jaden's organised a bit of a cricket. Oh, I forgot we had trivia music. Now, usually I ask questions to you and Scully, but he's not here, so Jaden's going to ask the questions to you and I. And I think it's what sort of quiz we got? It's not Lord of the Rings, is it? Because I'm not going to be good at that.
I would beat you with that.
Nah, it's a cricket quiz.
Oh boy.
In paying our respects to the
Paying
BGT.
our respects.
Yeah.
Okay, so I love
Hey, well done,
cricket.
India, by the way.
well done, India. And sucked into that lady who I asked about the zoo.
God,
jokes on
so
her, yeah. I love cricket,
Mm-hmm.
but I do not at all claim to know much.
Okay. I'd say I'm the same.
I reckon you guys will both get this. It's not a Nick quiz,
All right, here we go.
so we're good. Well, okay, for
here
the
we
first
go.
couple questions, we'll see. Most runs in the history of the Border Gavaskar Trophy.
Hamish.
By a player?
Hamish?
Hamish?
Is it Sachin Tendulkar?
It is.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, right. Okay.
1-0.
I see.
Yeah. Most wickets by a player in the history of the BGT.
Hamish? Shane Warne?
Incorrect.
Is the BGT what we're watching?
Border
Border
Gavaskar
Gavaskar
Trophy.
Trophy.
Okay, cool, sorry.
India v Australia.
Dan.
Go.
Mitchell Johnson.
Oh, Nathan Lyon.
Wow.
Oh, of course.
There you go. Well, I mean, of course, he's been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
I
He's
like
been
it.
playing for a long time.
Yep.
Number 3. How many runs did Australia bowl India out for in the first innings at Optus Stadium?
Hamish, 157.
Incorrect.
Wow,
Dan.
I thought I was close.
Go, Dan.
150.
Correct.
Oh, was it 150?
Yeah.
What did we go out for?
We went out for 104, I think.
Yeah, why do
Oh,
I think
that's so
157?
bad.
Yeah, anyway, 150. Shit.
Tied, one apiece.
One apiece. All right.
4. How many runs did Yashasvi Jaiswal make in the first innings?
Dan.
In the first innings.
Go, Dan.
Duck.
Correct.
Yeah, well done. Is the second question how many made this innings?
Probably.
Who made the most runs for Australia in the first innings?
Oh, fucking hell. Hamish. Mitch Marsh.
Incorrect.
Fuck, I just threw it.
Dan.
Who the fuck made runs?
Sweeney.
No.
It's
Mitchell
Mick Sweeney.
Stark.
Yeah, I knew it was fucking... Anyway.
Got the first part, Ham.
Yep. Righto, what's next?
Who made more runs in the first test? Marnus Labuschagne or Josh Hazlewood?
Hamish, Josh Hazlewood.
Correct.
Yeah, Marnus went out for what, like 3?
All right.
Who made more runs in the first test? Steve Smith or Mitchell Stark?
Hamish, Mitchell Stark.
Correct.
Steve Smith went out for a dart.
Jeepers.
Who made more runs in the first test? Marnus Labuschagne or Pat Cummins?
Dan.
Go.
Pat Cummins.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Oh, wow, there you go. Hamish, Marnus, Labuschagne.
Incorrect. Tied on 5.
Oh, well, there you go.
Come on, Jaden.
I like it. Trick
Sorry,
question.
boys.
That's
Little
great.
trick
Nah,
one.
happy with
That's
that.
good.
Who debuted for Australia in this series?
Hamish, Pat McSweeney. Is it not Pat? What's
Nah,
his
Nathan.
name? Nathan. Who am I thinking of? Oh,
Sweeney Todd.
no, I'm thinking of
Patrick Cummings.
Pat Sweeney. Mixed up. Just thinking Pat Cummins. It was in my head. Nathan McSweeney.
Nathan McSweeney.
Pat McSweeney.
Last one to finish us off. Who made more runs in the first test? Nathan McSweeney or Josh Hazlewood?
Dan.
Go.
Tie.
Hazelwood.
It's a tie.
Hazelwood.
Oh, fucking hell. Who won that quiz? Who knows?
Hammer.
That was pretty good. That was some
That's a
gettable
good one.
ones.
I wish I was keeping score.
Nah, I think Hammer won just by a slim margin.
I think
So,
I
well
got Sachin Tendulkar, so that was the only really impressive one. That was the only one that...
Everything else
was like,
mostly a
just
guess.
a shot in the dark.
Jaden, do you reckon we could go to Paywise for a sec? Just because
Yep.
I'm busting. I need to use the bathroom. Is that all right if we just have a little break?
That's fine.
It's not a long ad, and I've stitched Jaden up with not giving him much prep.
That's all right. Go. You just take off. Just take off early.
Can't. Hang on.
That's
We've got to
all right.
reload it.
Dan's going
Stall.
to take off early. Dan's going to go do a wee. I'm going to put the timer on, see how long you take to wee. Go. Actually, nah. When you start peeing, yell start. Hang on a minute. Don't play it yet. Don't play it yet. I can hear his pants. His belt came off. So I've heard piss. You didn't yell start. I heard pee. That's all right. Clock's on. Play the ad. Oh, we can't play it yet.
Can't play yet.
That's all right. Dan is weeing and I'm timing it. I'll just keep. Yeah, this is great podcasting. 15 seconds in. That was quick as.
Hi, I'm Will, and I'm a backman. And I'm Gov, and I'm a Paywise brand ambassador. And you're a backman? Yes, I am, but I'm also a Paywise brand ambassador. And I know that the best way to get into your next car is through the Paywise novated lease.
To learn more about novated leasing, contact Paywise today or just ask Jeremy McGovern.
It's not Jeremy McGovern.
Oh, that's not Jeremy McGovern. Thank you for that. Sorry, I've been feeling a bit ill, a bit sick, and I've taken some vitamin C. Apparently, that's meant to help you get better. And I don't know why, but it's wrecked me. The vitamin C. I just have to keep using the bathroom. So sorry for all of that. It's probably too much information.
What are you doing? You're drinking a lot of orange juice and stuff?
No, that's like vitamin C powder.
Oh,
Just
tablets?
Mix it in with water. So someone did comment on YouTube and said something about me stealing money off kids who pay uni fees to get taught podcasting from him. Ha 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 ha. Uni for podcasting? Just throw your money out the window if it's that meaningless to you. So there you
Weird
go.
comment.
I don't actually take the money from the kids. They pay the uni. So Stuart, if you want to come to a course, it's available for anyone. You don't have to be studying a certain degree. You can just come and do the course. It's bloody good.
I
Had
peed
a good
for a bit
time.
longer than you. You only peed for 20 seconds then.
Yeah, I'm like a
Aggressive power piss.
just it's like emptying a bucket of water instead of popping a balloon.
What's your longest piss, Hammer?
It's a good question. Longest piss. That was 40 seconds, and that was pretty good going. I think the longest piss
In history?
Not the longest piss in history. I reckon I've done a couple that have been over a minute, but that's when I need to shit at the same time. And so, like, I'm squeezing my pelvic floor and, like, it's only just trickling out. But, yeah, I reckon it's a good piss if you can get over a minute.
Apparently, the longest piss in the world is 8.5 minutes.
What? Oh, that's fucking ridiculous.
508 seconds.
That's ridiculous. Like, are they pinching and, like... Yeah, I'd like to get.
I'd love to know if there's a constant flow.
There would be I reckon you could do a constant. If you were really busting to piss and pinched it like just the right amount to like have the smallest of steady flows.
That's a talent.
It's a talent.
There you go. You know what? We'll finish it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up on who can piss the longest.
Wrap it up. It's definitely not me. It's
20 seconds. The old bucket cock.
They do call me Bucket. But thank you to our sponsors, Paywise, of course, and the people that we love bloody working with, the Power of the Podcast, powering you, powering Simo.
Yep, we're powering Simo. I'm powering Simo.
Didn't have a job. We thought, you know what?
Let's give this guy a job. 3 Hungry Jacks wasn't enough. Let's give this guy a job.
Powering the podcast, of course, Paywise, TABtouch, Shelter Brewing Co, Whippersnapper Whisky, ID Athletic, Mamba Digital, On One.
Yeah, it used to be formerly known as West End.
I've got to change it because it
On
keeps
One.
West
You
End
shit, they fix it. That's exactly what they do.
Do you know what they would also do?
What?
So we got some air conditioning. We got some air conditioning fixed. In here. They didn't do it because we had to go through someone else because of the property manager.
Yeah, of course.
Anyways, it was leaking the other day through the ceiling. Just water everywhere.
That's not good. That's not what you want. That's probably not working very well.
No, so it wasn't working well, so they had to get someone else. Probably if On One did it, would have worked from the very beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, the guy comes in and he goes, hey, got some good news, some bad news. Firstly, it's all fixed. Aircon won't be leaking anymore. Secondly, your ceiling is full of pigeons, dead and alive. It is full of pigeons.
Wow.
The aircon unit is covered in pigeon shit.
Dead and alive.
Yeah. So apparently here at our studio, which I have heard pigeons, I didn't think...
Just a home for pigeons.
Yeah, we're just like this Avery. What is it called? Avery?
Yeah. Like the lady from Home Alone. Too.
Yes.
The pigeon lady. She was not crazy a pigeon lady. She just loved pigeons.
Pigeons.
No one got to know her until young Kevin McAllister lended an arm.
Is it McAllister?
Yeah. Kevin McAllister.
Right.
I think it's McAllister. I know it is, actually.
Yeah.
No, I
like to think it was Kevin McHale, but I'm just realizing that was a power forward for the Boston Celtics in the late 80s.
Yeah.
So.
I think it was a different guy. Yeah.
That's not the same one, right?
No, I think, yeah.
So that's On One. They would handle the pigeons in your ceiling if you had them.
Yeah.
So would ID Athletic, by the way.
If you have pigeons in your ceiling that are dead and alive and you need them out, call ID Athletic.
Yeah. And also just call Jeremy McGovern too. I think he'll sort that out for you. And Camera Electronic, of course. Being there for us to put all the camera gear together, all the lighting. If you want, if you feel like just going for a little stroll and you want to do some window shopping and stuff, head to Camera Electronic.
It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. There's gadgets in there, there's SD cards, there's cameras, there's lights.
It's
full
such
of good
an
stuff.
easy present. So there's a couple of easy presents.
Mm-hmm.
Easy present number one, probably the easiest present, Backchat merch. Online, easy, get it done. Camera Electronic, another really easy one. There's so much stuff in there. Anyone that wants anything... Like, when's the last time you've taken a photo? Oh, sweet. We'll go and get a camera. Done. Yes. Camera Electronic. Does the person you're trying to buy a gift for like whiskey? Whippersnapper Whisky.
Of course.
Do they like beer? Shelter. There's so many things. Do they like anything? ID Athletic. Do they shit? On One. Crazy. Do they want a car? Novateta Malise. It's crazy.
Could you imagine?
Our sponsors are just fucking awesome.
You know how those people... You know how people give cars for presents, right?
That's, yeah.
What Oprah. I always think about that...
Oprah. Yeah. You're all getting a car.
Yeah. Turns out no one could afford it because of the insurance.
Yeah.
So it's like a ribbon on a car. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Someone's got one. Do you think they're buying it like outright and like, here you go, here's a car, or have they just like signed up for a loan?
It's a good question.
Because it's like, oh,
hey,
here's a car and now I have a loan.
Here's the lease for it. I've done it under your name.
Yeah.
It's pretty stiff. I would say that anyone who puts a ribbon over the car for like, unless if you're gifting a car, and you put a ribbon on it, I reckon it's an outright purchase. I think it would be ridiculous to have a loan on a vehicle that you're then gift wrapping and handing over to someone else.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway.
Well, don't get a car, get some merch. Backtrackstudios.com.
Unless you want to take yourself a lease, in which case, come to me.
Of course, yeah, sorry. And please, we didn't have any you send it, we hardly reads it. in the last 4 or 5 days. Would love a heap.
Yeah,
it's been a bit dry.
Load, yeah.
hello@backchatpodcast.com.au. Please send us an email. We'll read them out.
Yep.
We've got lots to go through next week, catching up with Scoey. You've got Hamish Happy Hour this Friday. We're going to get a hot curry.
Yep. The hottest curry they offer.
This Wednesday, George Wardlaw on the podcast.
Wow.
Tune
that's
into
going to
that.
be one to tune in for.
See ya.
See ya.